We're not against rap. We're not against rappers. But we are against those thugs.
Rap is something you do. Hip-hop is something you live. Rap is something you do. Hip-hop is something you... Rap is something you do. Hip-hop... You are not just doing hip-hop.
Humble Kingz is brought to you in part by Poppa Smoked Meats. Go to PoppaSmokedMeats.com to find out where he's going to be in your town.
Come get this meat. No, did it.
This episode of Humble Kingz is brought to you in part by St. Matthew Baptist Church. We are located on the corner of 1001 North 30th Street on 30th and Izzard, where we do chicken right. Just kidding. But if you want to check us out, go to Facebook, St. Matthew Baptist Church, or on YouTube, St. Matthew Baptist Church, Omaha, to catch all of our live streams. Hope to see you tap in.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Omaha's #1 Christian hip-hop radio show, The Humble Kingz.
Yes, sir. Humble Kingz radio show. We're live in the EFFECT. The host, Barlow, and over here to the right of me, it's none other than
DJ Flyness.
Yes, man. I know a lot of y'all might be late coming in because you're watching that State of the Union address. It's all good. You know, but for those of y'all who are going to be popping in throughout the show, man, I think we got a pretty dope show coming up for you, like we always do. I mean, this is what we do here. You know, we just do that. We do dopeness. It's in there. It's in our blood. You understand?
That's what we do. That's what it's called, dopeness.
It's dopeness. We do dopeness. Yeah, I should make that into a shirt. Matter of fact, let me stop talking. Somebody steal my idea.
Right.
Let me see somebody's Christian rap video. We do dopeness. I'm gonna sue them because we live. This is recorded. Right. This is documented.
Right.
I'm gonna let you know right now.
It's somebody who watched the show too. That's
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like. Listen, nothing is a secret. You have an internet footprint that you saw my show. Yeah. You saw me say we do dopeness, and all of a sudden you got a shirt in your video that's going viral. Run me my check. No, just playing. Yo, listen, God is good, man. We are here, man. How you feel tonight?
I'm all right.
Okay, that sounds like one of those I'm all right, but it's masked by a smile.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, listen, you know,
exactly what it is.
As a pastor, my discernment. Well, listen,
my pastor says, when I ask you how you doing, I don't want to hear I'm all right. I want to know how you're really doing.
Right, yeah. All right, you know, and I guess I can't expect you to say anything personal on live.
Not on the radio show, yeah.
You know, my dog got worms, my mama don't love me. You know, nah, okay, I got you, yeah.
Now, if it was me and you, I would have told you. I would have told you exactly what my problem is right now.
Right. Well, you know what? Praise God, man. I'm here for you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we can talk because that's what brothers do. But in the meantime, for you folks on the show, y'all don't get to get any of that tea. But we do have some music for y'all. Are we doing some, are we doing reviews tonight? Oh, what we got tonight?
No reviews tonight. We just talking tonight.
Oh, let's just talk then. Let us chop it up. Hey, did you happen to see that video I sent? I texted you.
When did you text me a video?
It was like yesterday, maybe. Give or take. It would have came from X.
Oh, I don't think hold on. Did I see that?
Yeah, it said.
You did send me something from X.
Yeah, from what? Which is when we understand the text is what that stands for. WWUTT. Yeah, it was just a video of this preacher, and it was just. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to describe it. I kind of want you to just watch it and just let it shock you on its own when it happens and so forth, man. But
do you want me to play it or no?
Oh no, you don't have to. I just wondered if you saw it. I would have talked about it, but I'm gonna let you just watch it on your own.
Oh no! Oh okay. On X, she sent a video on X. I just see a Facebook one. So I didn't get it. No.
No, you. Okay, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't get it. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yep. Okay.
Oh, so you do see
I did not watch it. Yep, I see it.
Yeah.
No, I did not watch it. It was hiding.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's funny how this stuff works, man. But like, I decided yesterday. So like, I'm only going to be on like Facebook and stuff when we're live on this show, just so I can share the. Which by the way, I got to do that.
See, I ain't got my meme ready. I ain't got my I believe you meme ready.
well, okay. So here's the thing. Like you know, I did take a break. I came back. You know, kind of got it, but then I started to realize, like, oh snap, I'm back to wasting time again, and so then I got off of it again, like the other day. Off of Facebook, like you know, like I'll probably go on X. And the only reason I go on X is because you know, mostly like news stuff. You know, I get to see some pretty some fact finding stuff on news and all that, and I enjoy that. But Facebook is all emotion. I think I would argue, like all emotion, all. And so
Tuesdays and Sundays is when I'm on Facebook.
Yeah,
because I got to go on this show for this show, and I gotta go in there for the stream for the church. That is it. Other than my birthday, when I know everybody's gonna write happy birthday, and I don't want to be rude and not
even then even then on those days, I'll put it like, yeah, I don't know. like I hear you, I know y'all there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
but other than that, yeah, no Facebook for me. Like for the week, it says I average 3 minutes a week. Like you know, you get that little time thing. Well, I get it. I get a thing that's timeshare to let you know how much of you've been on your phone and everything.
Yeah.
And it shows everything, like how long you're on everything for the week, your average. And for Facebook, it is 3 minutes a day. And that's been it's not even that.
Yeah. See, that's why like I had I decided that, like when I was looking at it, I was like, man, I'm spending a lot of time. Yeah,
when you look at that time thing, you will see like where you spend a lot of time doing of your day.
Yeah,
it would shock you.
Yeah, yeah, and that's why like it's like, man, you know what? I'm just gonna just dial back, and because and here's the thing, like when I made that decision, right? Once again, my productivity is up, dude. Like my sermon for Sunday done. The StreamYard.
I saw it. I saw it. It's ready to go. Like
StreamYard set up. You know what I mean? Like I done told my church secretary so she can get the bulletins ready. I'm
like, it's Tuesday. And T got the stream ready to go.
Damn, it was done on Monday. By Monday afternoon. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, you know what? Let me just sit here for a while. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so I mean, and trust me, that doesn't mean that I'm done studying or reading, because what happens is throughout the week I may go back and tweak some notes, but my slides are done, like my points are done. I take them to the cross, like that's there. You know what I mean? And so like, yeah, man, I'm like, I'm kind of just like just moving along.
Like, what do I do with myself?
Right, right. Last night, when I got home from work, I was just like, you know what? Let me go ahead and watch one of these shows I ain't never watched, and click play on The Walking Dead.
Right.
Yeah.
See, because downstairs I have a friend just gave me like this like dresser kind of thing that you can put your leg in and so I used to have like my tablet. I had to set it on the ledge and set my other computer on a chair. I just have stuff all over the place. This is why you always see me like all over the place. And now everything is within this head movement, right? I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screens because I'm watching off of all platforms. So I got to watch to make sure, to see if we get kicked off or whatever. But it's now because everything's right here that fits on this thing. I get done so early and I just be sitting here like, I know I'm forgetting to do something. And it's not that I'm forgetting to do something. It's just like everything's organized and I got time. I'm not sitting here messing around on the phone. Like I saw my Twitter. My Twitter, time was bad. So, cut that down some. Yeah. Because it was bad.
I got to tell you, like when Facebook isn't there, it does become, but like for me, it's like Twitter isn't as, I don't know how to explain it. Like it's not as much of a vacuum as Facebook can be. Yeah. And I think it's because with Facebook, there's people who I actually know.
That's what I try to explain to people.
Who are interacting.
They're like, right, because they're like, how can you spend so much time on X but not on Facebook? And I was like, because Facebook are people I know. And so that drama becomes my drama, the cesspool of arguing and what you believe that I don't really, you really wouldn't share with me, but you would share it on Facebook. That stuff I don't need to see, and it keeps my relationship with everybody pure.
Yeah.
It makes me, right, and it makes me have to call you and text you and things like that. I said on X, I don't know these people.
Yeah,
I really don't care.
And don't get me wrong. I have a few friends X that but guess what? Like they don't really interact with me on Facebook. And
you don't see it go through your feed and all that. So
and they interact with me even less on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Like I see their stuff. At best, I may retweet something if they say or like what I'm saying. But most of the people that I know, like they kind of on X, like they kind of big time. You know what I mean? Like they out here. Folks know their name in the theological world. So Now they know me, and we were friends, but like they ain't got time to be responding to every response to their tweet.
Yeah.
And so just is what it is, you know. And I'm cool. I don't take offense to that. Most of the people I see on X are just people who I like watching from a distance, and so but it does it again. Like after a while, what I noticed also about X is like after a while, about 10-15 minutes of scrolling, you're seeing people share the same thing.
Same thing. Yeah.
And so it's like, you know what? I'll be back in a couple hours because y'all need some more news, you know, and so forth. And I just get right on out. I can get like 8 Snyderverse posts in a row. You know what I mean? You know?
Hey, one thing I like about X is it does definitely follow your algorithm.
Yeah.
You know, if you're on there long enough, you'll get a lot of the same thing. Now, it'll start sneaking things in. You know, you mess around and watch one thing and it'll sneak it in, right? Like, oh, racist, racist guy get beat up by, you call a person N-word. And it's one little punch, you got knocked out fight, and then the next time I go on, every single video is somebody fighting.
It's like, how is there this many people fighting?
Right. And I don't like watching fighting videos, but I will watch something to get in context if they say somebody was racist, because a lot of times it's not. So I'll be like, was they really racist, or did you just got sensitive and beat somebody up? So usually those are the ones I will watch. But it's like, man, I will get every stupid fight there is. Like, I'm not trying to see that.
Yeah, right.
I'm trying to laugh. I'm on Twitter to laugh and to see, like, if unfortunately, when something bad happens, I would know. Like, when something bad happens, I can find out by Twitter real quick what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if somebody passed or, there's a shooting, I know what's going on a lot faster because I don't just turn on the evening news. Right?
Yeah.
And so it's that plus, funny stuff. When you're using AI in a funny way, I'm cool with it. When you're using it to deceive me on what happens, that's when I have the problem.
Yeah.
My wife was talking about how she left. I was reading the text message. She was talking about how right 10 minutes after she left work, there was a sinkhole at her job, like right there.
There was a sinkhole?
A sinkhole.
A sinkhole.
Actual
okay.
sinkhole. Yeah.
Okay.
And so somebody was like, somebody sent me that, but I thought it was AI. And my wife was like, no. It's a sinkhole. And it's like, that's the thing. Like, somebody got sent and they were like, oh, that's AI. Now you can't, there's some things you can't tell. I saw this post, somebody said, it was like this video, and I was like, man, I don't even know if this is real or not. And somebody go, I hate that I don't know if this is AI or not. you know?
Listen, honestly, like, I don't trust, like, I say 9.99% of the stuff I see online. Like seriously, like.
I mean, but that's the thing. Like certain things, I could tell stories that to you won't seem real, but I'm not lying about it because you know me. You know what I mean? And there's certain things where you go, man, if I didn't catch that on video, like I wouldn't be able to tell you that it's real. And now, you seeing things that are some of those things where it's like, hey, if I didn't catch it on video, you wouldn't believe it. But you're going, is it AI or did it really happen?
Yeah, one thing I will say.
Blessings to everybody. Samantha.
Yeah, grace and peace, everybody. Yes, it's good to see y'all. Yeah.
I don't know, T, if you can hear the background music, so I stopped it because it won't play on my end. Was you able to hear it?
I was earlier, but I'm fine with it being done. I mean, like, I feel like I'm not fighting for it.
Now I hear it.
Yes, I hear it now. Yeah,
actually, you know what we should do? We should go to it. So let's read what Samantha said real quick.
I severely dislike that on Instagram Reels. I stay 1 second too long on a traffic dispute thing or something where there's confrontation where it becomes dangerous, and all of a sudden that's all my Reels. That's all my Reels, and it really affects my mental health, and I have to get off a couple of days for it to cool. Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. And that's what they don't understand. Like, algorithms is cool, but sometimes you just watch one thing.
Yeah.
And it destroys your algorithm. Like completely destroys it.
You know what? I'll say this much. This is for especially for the guys. Like, you could be scrolling minding your business, and then it'd be like an attractive woman in a seductive dress or something, pose, this, that, and the other, And then next thing you know, boom, that's all you got. TikTok booty claps. And it's like, yeah, you know what? Let me get off.
Yeah. And so now they're doing these things now, which is irritating me. So you have to watch a lot of what you're doing on X because everybody figures out ways to do something different, right? Before it was, I'm going to put a video of naked on myself, but I'm going to use the hashtag everybody else using. So I always tell people, be careful when you go into hashtags because there's always going to be people who use that same hashtag just so you can see their naked body, right? Yep. Then there was this time on X where it got unfun for me because whenever the funnest part about it is going into the comments and reading like just the crazy comments and you're just laughing, right?
Yeah.
Every comment was OnlyFans, right?
Yeah.
Picture, and it was just driving me crazy. So if you look on my block list, it is ridiculously long because during that time I just kept blocking people to get it out. Now they got this new thing where, the caption to say one thing and the video will show something, but they rickrolling you into porn.
Yeah.
Right? And so it's like, you get out, but that algorithm know what that was. So now you get this feed coming through, and now I'm going back into my blocking. So, yeah, you got to watch those Rickroll porn things that people are doing now.
Yo, real quick, before we get into music, are you aware of DJ I Rock Jesus?
That name sounds familiar.
Okay, well.
I was following them on something, yeah.
Yeah. He apparently he passed recently passed. According to, see, I've been off social media, get back on and find out people die, which is horrible. But
yeah. I was following him on Instagram or something like that. Yeah.
DJ I Rock Jesus died. On his post says he was always a huge supporter, took TWA music to venues that we couldn't get ourselves, and was a huge influence on CHH, or should I say straight ministry heat overall. And so yeah, I don't know what he passed from or but like, man.
Yeah, well, that's happened on yesterday.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yep. So yeah, praying for the family. I don't know what his real name is, but praying for the family of DJ I Rock Jesus, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, let's get to some music here.
Let's do it.
Humble Kingz, y'all.
Humble Kingz Radio Show.
Shout out to God who's my supplier. You turn this nigga into a ruby. I cannot tell you I'm my blesser, my blesser. Yeah. I'm on a big play, different level stay. I did follow the blesser, cause I ain't be way. Never can thank enough, bless. I did follow the blesser, cause I ain't be way. Closer and closer, we seeing the normalization of something atrocious. I'm putting my pen to paper, I'm sketching for truth and everything that all was bogus. The lies that told us posture, so ostentatious, caution. Before you proceed, they gon' need a seed to get you a blessing from heaven. Praise God if I get it, praise God if I don't. I know his love is never in question, just cause I asked that he won't. He's sovereign in all my theology. I know his message remembers me. You made him a genie, your prayer a gimmick when all of you thinking is currency. So in fact, who's your God? Is he y'all? Is it the blessing? No, the blesser. Who you love? When it's so said and done, the final question is, do you love him for being God or you just... Shout out to God who's my supplier. You turn this nigga into a ruby. I cannot tell you I'm my blesser, my blesser. Yeah. I'm on a big play, different level stay. I did follow the blesser, cause I ain't be way. Never can thank enough, bless. I did follow the blesser, cause I ain't be way.
Ain't never left, that's blessed. Yeah, I'm stressed, that's test. I'm a mess, that's flesh. Missing shots ain't Steph. You and I won't miss that box, gon' hit that clock, that's chess. Ask for checks when the resurrection is a better blessing. What's dead? Seeking this face, and not just a hand. Bass like a band. They playing with calf, I'm laying with lamb. The plan, I wonder if you asking for water, can stomach it. You humbling, older just tongue, so come again. Tell me it's wonder, see some in the sun again. I'm just a woman that want a friend. I'm just a woman who won again. Not cause of stuff, I trust. The blesser is better than everything ever been down bad. Feeling them nouns had. Every person plays sting, bringing that frown back. That's until you have found that. Bless.
Shout out to God who's my supplier. You turned this nigga into a ruby, you did. I cannot fail, you are my blesser. My blesser. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm on a be play. Yeah. Different level stay. I did follow the blesser. Yeah. Cause my aim be way. Never can thank enough. Never. Bless, 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 bless. Whoa. I did follow the blesser. Cause my aim be way.
Omaha's #1 Christian hip-hop radio show, The Humble Kingz.
I have not heard any of the songs that we're going to play tonight.
Really?
Yeah, I grabbed them because I know that they're Christian artists, and I played them for a quick, 20 seconds just to kind of hear what the beat was so that I can get a variety of music. So all these songs are going to be new for me, too. And I like that song. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was a nice little mellowed out tune.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why not? Yeah, yeah. And then, yeah. Yeah.
So this is what I want to talk about. I got this video here. We're probably going to make people mad about this topic. It's okay.
Biological sex is one thing, but their preferred pronoun is another thing. My son, he's about to graduate high school. We went on a college tour. He wants to go to school in Los Angeles. So we get to one of the colleges in LA, go to one, then we go to another, then we go to another, then we go to another. And they kept asking a question at the beginning of every tour as people would introduce themselves. Do you have a preferred pronoun? And my son was like, why do they keep asking me this? And I was like, welcome to Los Angeles. Yeah. But then I was faced with the thought of wait a minute, he's got to navigate people who have a different preferred pronoun. And I'm curious from your thought, how do you approach that? If there's someone that you're like, their biological sex is one thing, but their preferred pronoun is another thing.
Right into the deep end, man. You're welcome. Up to the name. Throw me into the deep end. It's a more complicated issue than some people who are extremely passionate on always use pronouns or never use pronouns. We live in a multi-religious, multicultural context, and language is shared social space between people with different worldviews. In many cases, I would use someone's pronoun, whatever they want, as a way of meeting them where they're at, not because I agree with how they're using it.
Sure.
I think Paul did some of that in Acts 17. He didn't use preferred pronouns, but I mean, he used the kind of language in that sermon on Mars Hill, the language and ideas of the
quoted their philosophers.
Exactly, yeah. If someone says, okay, I'm male, but my gender identity is female and my pronouns match my gender identity, I don't really agree with all that. But okay, so that's where you're at. I'll use your pronoun. Now, if they said, well, do you agree that I'm actually female? Then I would say, no, I don't.
Yeah.
All right, so first I do want to say, not welcome to Los Angeles. That's just going to college.
Yeah.
Right? My wife is a professor at UNO, and they do that there. When she has to speak, it's the first thing they ask her when they're about to introduce her. They say, what pronouns do you want to be used as?
So I went on I did this thing last week, which, by the way, I don't feel great about my performance on it. I'm just gonna be on the way 100. There's a reason behind it. That's another story for another time. But when we was introducing ourselves, the first lady who introduced herself, she says my pronouns are she, her, whatever. And when it got to me, I had to fight to not be like, man, my pronouns are obvious. My pronouns are obvious. Pass the mic.
What do you think my pronouns are?
Yeah, come on, it should be no secret. And I think that's a dumb thing.
When I'm not gonna lie, when somebody asks me that, I probably got a weird look on my face when they ask me, because I I do honestly think it's ridiculous to ask. I think somebody, if they want to tell me what it is, doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to do it. I don't have a problem with anybody who's Christian who decides like they're going to do that or not, right? I say myself, just because I call you a man doesn't make you a man, you know, or you call a dog a cat doesn't make it a cat. So your actual name is not T. Barlow. My actual name is not Flyness, but that's what you call me, and I answer to it. It's not my actual name. So if you want me to call you a girl, I was like, all right, whatever. I'm not going to make myself feel stupid, though. I'm not going to go out of my way to try to do it. If I accidentally call you a man, you have to get over it.
Yeah, I think to speak to your analogy, though, so like, you know, like there's a difference between, say, like a name. Like we can change our names to whatever we want to change our names to, right? You know, like if I wanted to be like, hey, you know what? I changed my name to Larry Curly Mo Barlow. I mean, you know, there's that, right?
But if you change your name to Curly and I keep calling you T,
okay,
you get mad at me.
Okay, well, I mean, but and I guess like what I'm getting at is though, it's like with the gender thing, you know, this is it's a truth issue now. You know, you understand what I'm saying? Like it's a you know, because like our speech as Christians must reflect truth. Are we reflecting truth when we call somebody by their made up pronoun? You know, and I guess, I mean, and again, like I'm
a slippery slope.
Yeah, I'm not. You're right. Like I'm not mad at people who are kind of just like, you know what, I'm gonna pick my battles here. I don't want to fight this one. I don't care too much about this one. Whatever that I can get. Why you put up that I
just picked it and then I realized what it said.
Yeah. Yeah, you thought you were saying something important, huh?
Right.
Yeah, no, but like, what was I getting at? All right, so I get it if somebody's trying to like not pick battle, but on the flip side, again, like just in my conscience, it's like, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna, yeah, like no, like you use the same bathroom I use, so like you know. Like I don't want to see you in the same bathroom as my daughters, and I don't want you to feel like I'm comfortable with that idea or that notion. You know what I mean? And so forth. I mean, because sir, you know, you pee standing up naturally. You're supposed to. I mean, if you want to pee sitting down, you can do that in a men's restroom just the same, or whatnot, and so forth. You know, I do it every time I boo boo. So I mean, I'm pretty sure you can do it every time you pee.
It's like I had. My daughter has a friend who is, consider herself a boy.
Yeah.
And so I told her, I was like, I'm not gonna. Outside of this home, someone asking me to call him a boy is one thing, but not in my home.
Yeah.
This is my home. This is my house. This is my rules, right? I will be nice enough if I remember to say they, them, but I am not. Under any circumstances.
I can't do that either. I was like, you one person.
Right. I'm not even saying that's going to happen. I was like, I would try, but I'm not going to go out of my way.
I'm going to call you by your name. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, there was this emergency where I had to talk to that child's parent. And in that conversation, I do remember saying, make sure you say he. Make sure you say he, because I did not want to change the topic of what we were talking about into why you being disrespectful or saying he, and why you being disrespectful saying her or she instead of he. So I was like, I need to do this in order for us to just have this conversation of this other thing that we need to have this conversation about, and I don't need it to be about anything else.
See, at that point,
but no, let me finish. And so in having this conversation and I'm doing this, the mom, it keeps saying she and her. So I'm like, oh, I'm not going to worry about this now.
Moral of the story is, just keep it real. Listen, let me tell you. Here's the thing.
Mom kept messing up and kept saying it. So I'm like, oh, we're good. Okay.
Here's my thought process in that. We're dealing with an emergency situation. We ain't got time to be dealing with this your little fantasizing BS. Like, yo, like, no. Listen, your daughter, ma'am, your daughter is in the situation. You know, we like skip all this extra stuff. You fight me later. Let's handle this emergency. Like, you know what I mean, and so forth. Like that's
yeah. But you know how people can be. You know how people can be.
I do,
and it's just like.
I'm just
I need you to concentrate on what I'm saying right now and not about this other thing.
Yeah. So, I'm at a place where like I just like I don't.
It's easy to not care. I promise you, if you was having a conversation that I needed to have with this parent, you would understand why I was like, okay. You need to swallow. You need to swallow. Bite your tongue.
Like your son's having her period. I don't know.
No, that was.
Yeah. I don't know. Like he needs tampons. I don't. You got any? I'm out. I don't have any. You got any for your son? I mean, yeah.
Because some be like, if I'm giving you a tampon, I'm definitely not calling you male.
Yeah, there was some other stuff from that interview that I seen pop up on X, as a matter of all places.
I got that on X.
Yeah, and and I think it was like, that guy who was talking sounds as
Lecrae or the other
the other guy. Yeah, I know Lecrae is. Yeah. Which, by the way,
I didn't know if you were just saying. Okay, I didn't know if you were just saying that guy because you were being funny.
Oh no! His guest on the show. I forget what his name is, but like
I froze in a weird position too. That's just
I know that's how freezing works, man.
Yeah.
It's like you can't ever just freeze like this,
right?
Like you.
Like, what's that?
What is that? Yeah. But that guy he was talking to clearly, like, he's on some he's on a progressive kick of sorts, and and that's the thing where and it's funny because we're at a day and age where progressivism doesn't feel like progressivism anymore. It feels like the norm for a lot of folks in a lot of churches because so much stuff has just kind of just been like, hey, you know what? Screw what the words say. Let's just do what we do. And again, that's just unfortunately sad, and I get it. Like for some folks, like where, like you probably come up in this, what's the lack of a better phrase for it? Let's say dysfunction or so. But like to where it's like, yo, this is what I know. But it's like I really do wish that people really dug into what the scripture actually says on certain things, why it says that, and really just break that thing down and say, okay, all right, I see now. Here's what it is. It's not God being mean. It's not God being divisive. It's not God being some sort of a holy tyrant. God establishes an order, and that order reflects His beauty, and that order also works out to the benefit of our good, and so forth. And it's like if we understood those things, I don't think we'd be as progressive or as rebellious as we are, generally speaking, and so forth. And so, like, yeah, that guy, don't know a whole lot about him. I just saw a couple of clips, and I'm just like, that's some questionable positions that he has there, and he probably has a reason for why he's standing on those positions. And hey, good for you. I'm just gonna say that per what I know and understand, which is limited, by the way. I don't have all knowledge. I'm not professing to know everything or to be the only man with the answers, this, that, and the other. But from where I sit and from what I understand, based upon what has been sound biblical historical Christianity, I can say, like, yo, I think you're a little off on some of your conclusions there, sir. And I don't believe that there's totally salvific issues, but they can definitely be a slippery slope into more progressive ideas concerning Christianity that could lead into some salvific issues if he's not careful. Yeah, so, which actually, now I think about it, some of that pops up into my sermon this week about not being deceived, and so forth. All it's come from James chapter 1. forged by sanctification, and about having a right theology, how sanctification gives us a right theology, a right way of thinking about God and the things that He's called us to. And so I just, like I said, my sermon's done, but I just might pull him in as an example. You don't know. He might end up in my sermon this week. Thank you, Lecrae.
Let's get to another song.
Yeah.
Humble Kingz song.
Humble Kingz Radio Show.
Hey, you've been so good, even though I don't do what I should. You came through like I knew you would. Yeah, you've been so good, and I know that I'm understood. You came through like I knew you would, 'cause you've been good. You've given me direction when I needed intervention, 'cause everything that I believed turned out wrong. Yeah, but your love got me together, help relieve all of the pressure. Now I never wanna do life on my own, 'cause I don't wanna go anywhere I can't follow. You lead me where I need to go, 'cause I know my time is borrowed. Hey, you've been so good, even though I don't do what I should. You came through like I knew you would. Yeah, you've been so good, and I know that I'm understood. You came through like I knew you would, 'cause you've been good.
I don't deserve it, but you keep running at the bag like a derby. And even when I'm wrong, you probably could've curved me. You never do me like that because you worth it. You got me on 10. I know when you and me together it's a win. And you're somebody I know that I could depend. I know you got blessings for me coming again. See, I know it won't be long till you show what you got in store. I'm like, whoa, all I know is you've been so
good, even though I don't do what I should. You came through like I knew you would. Yeah, you've been so good, and I know that I'm understood. You came through like I knew you would, 'cause you've been good.
I'm blessed. God got his hands on me, I ain't gotta guess. I'ma count the blessings and I let him do the rest. I'm living that Christ life, I'm living the best, yeah. Why would I stress? Promise I want it all, never settling for less. I'm living in favor, I ain't never pressed. I can kick my feet up, I can take a rest, 'cause I know it won't be long till you show what you got in store. I'm like, whoa, all I know is you've
been so good, even though I don't do what I should. You came through like I knew you would. Yeah, you've been so good, and I know that I'm understood. You came through like I knew you would, 'cause you've been good.
Omaha's #1 Christian hip-hop radio show, The Humble Kingz. It's time for a sonic boom.
Sonic boom, hey, sonic boom, yeah, sonic boom, hey, sonic boom, charge back, then I press forward, punch button, then I let it go, yeah, cross arms, let it go, hit him with the, yeah, sonic boom, hey, sonic boom, yeah, sonic boom, hey, sonic boom, charge back, then I press forward, punch button, then I let it go, yeah, cross arms, let it go, hit him with the,
You win.
Humble Kingz is brought to you in part by Poppa Smoked Meats. Go to PoppaSmokedMeats.com to find out where he's going to be in your town.
Come get this meat. No, did it.
All right. Where's my notes at? I wrote it down here.
Okay.
So I'm taking this, our church are doing these things. They're kind of like, we call them class. I can't remember what the actual name is, but we have these classes that go on every day of the week. and they're different classes, so you can pick which. You can go to all of them, or you could just go to one. So the one I go to is every Tuesday, from 6 to 7:30, and it's called the waiting room. And so this class is more about waiting, like learning how to wait. Right? I'm impatient. For me, my body and my health is not great. So I'm very impatient. I want my healing now, not later. I want it now, right?
Okay.
You want your
right? Stuff. I got you.
Right? You want your money now. I want my house now. You don't want to wait for anything. This is what the waiting room is about. So we had this topic today, or just certain things that was going around. So
hey, real quick, Regina, I didn't know. I'm sorry, I missed it. Happy birthday! Happy belated.
Birthday. Happy birthday!
Yeah.
You know what I was about to say too. Regina she's out of Facebook jail, right? She can post now.
Yeah.
What's going on? Mr. Holmes?
Yes.
Yeah. So happy birthday to Regina! Happy belated birthday, and glad to see that you're out of Facebook jail.
Also, just for the record, I mean, I ain't gonna be the one to tell everybody, but y'all keep her lifted in prayer. She's she be having stuff going on. Keep her lifted. Yeah. So Regina, we praying for you. Yeah. So, my bad.
And by the way, I like that song too. So, did he say what's the title?
Yeah,
that's the title right there. That's it. So we had a thing where somebody was asked. It was like we were trying to ask this question, and so I want to know, T, what would you say on this? I didn't get to say my point in there, and I'll make my point here. What my answer would be too, also. But it says when a person says to you, "I can't see or hear God," so you can't prove that He exists. And so this is basically saying, like, when somebody's saying God exists, and somebody's saying to you, "Well, how do you know God exists? If you can't see Him, or hear Him, or touch Him, how can you say that He exists?"
I mean, I be trying to be like not arrogant in saying this, but it doesn't make sense for anything to exist if God doesn't exist. Like the evidence in His existence is in our existence. Like the only way, because when you think about it, right? What you're asking is the question of, for one, origin, of morality, of destiny, of purpose, and the only one thing that's big enough to answer all of those questions is God, right? Science says in order for something to happen, something has to make it happen, right? Mm-hmm. But then it comes the question like, well, what was the first something? Well, God is that first something. That's why I say He's the beginning and He's the end. He's the Alpha and the Omega, right? He's eternal, meaning He has no beginning, He has no end. And so when you look at the very first verse in the Bible, right? In the beginning, God created the heavens and earth. What do you see? You see time, space, and matter in that first verse. In the beginning, that's time. God created the heavens, that's space, and the earth, that's matter. Right? So it's like everything's coming into existence from this God who is everlasting from eternity past to eternity to come. Right? So there's the question of origin. We talk about morality. Well, how can we call anything bad? Well, we call stuff bad because there's a moral law that defines what's good and bad. Right? It's good to bake an old lady some cookies. It's bad to trip that old lady. Right? like there's a law written in our heart that we all just know these things. We automatically know it's not society that makes the law, because at one point society said it was okay to enslave people that look like me. Right now society says that it's okay to kill an unborn baby. Right? So society doesn't dictate what's good or what's good or bad. But because we have a moral law that's written on our hearts that tells us what's good and bad, we can conclude, well, there's a moral lawgiver, and that's God. Right? And so those are just some examples. So it's like when I look at all of those things, it's like, man, like if there is no God, then nothing is wrong. Nothing is evil. Because what would be our basis for morality at this point? Like, why would anything be evil? right? Like I would agree with a person when they say slavery is evil. I agree with you. Slavery is evil. Why? Why is it evil? And the reason why it's evil is because it's a horrible crime against an image bearer of God, which is really pretty practically at the end of the day just about every sin. When you're lying to somebody, you're lying to an image bearer of God. When you're stealing from somebody, you're stealing from an image bearer of God. When you're cheating somebody, you're cheating an image bearer of God. And Jesus says in his parable of the sheep and the goats, whenever you've done it to the least of these, you've done it to me. Which is why David, in his 51st Psalm, he says, against you and you alone. Now, this man took another man's wife, and it could probably be argued that he raped her, right? Because the same word, I think, from my understanding, I got to go back and look at that. I think the same word.
I mean, you could pretty much say.
Yeah. I think the same.
Was she going to tell him no? He's the king. You think she would have said no?
Yeah, I mean, she could have. She probably would have been put to death, but it's like
right. That's why she was going to say no.
Yeah, right. But I think the same word that's used to describe how he took her is the same word that's used when Amnon, I think, raped Tamar, his daughter, when his son raped his daughter later on, right? It's the same word that's used, right? So what I'm saying is he possibly raped this woman, got her pregnant, had her husband killed. He did all of this stuff to them, but when he's crying out to God, what does he say? Against you and you alone have I sinned. You see what I'm saying? So I would argue that the evidence for a creator is in the questions of, if not anything else, origin of morality alone. Also, the evidence in the fact that we exist. Like, I don't know the man who built this house, but I know he existed because this house is here. I don't know who planted that tree, but I know that person existed because that tree is there. And so because creation is here, it only makes sense that a creator is here. That's how I would answer that question.
That's a long way to answer it.
I know.
My answer would have been like, look, we need air to breathe. It's there. I can't see it. I can't smell it, but it's there.
Yeah, you're right.
And plus, in the end, I would have been like, and this, I believe by faith.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to, you shouldn't have to be in the church holding a snake going, see, if there wasn't a God, this snake will bite me and kill me. Right? Yeah. I shouldn't have to do all these things to prove to you. Because if I had all these things to prove to you that God was real, then you wouldn't really have no faith.
Yeah.
There is no faith. There is no believing in it. It's just that this is a fact because you've seen it, instead of believing it because in your heart that's what you believe.
I mean, just check it out. If you look at Jesus in the Bible, right? Yeah. You look at Jesus in the Bible. He's doing miracles in front of the people who hate him. They still didn't become believers after seeing him do these miracles. They saw him raise Lazarus from the dead, and they still denied that he was who he said he was. Right? So it's not even miracles that'll make a person do it. But then I was gonna say, to your point though, to your response. Say, for example, you'd be like, well, you don't see air either, but you needed to breathe, right? You don't see it, but it's there, right? They'll say, but it fills my lungs, right? They'll say, they've said, the response could be, well, yeah, I may not be able to see it, but I know it exists because I'm breathing it, right? And that argument on their part could go back to, I don't see God doing anything.
How's it going, sir?
Grace and peace, Stephen. You understand what I'm saying? So it's the I wonder, Regina, now I think about it, I wonder if it's because you're tagging people.
You're tagging a bunch of people and they think you're spamming.
Yeah, which is garbage. Yeah,
they think you're spamming the chat.
Facebook, man, this chick again.
Which we're not complaining. They're acting like we're complaining that she's spamming our thing, which we're not.
She's like a 36-time offender with them.
Leave these people alone.
Facebook's most wanted. But you know what I'm saying? And then to the faith argument, where it's yes, But we got to remember that faith is like our faith is not blind. The song says, "Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see." What is it that we see? We see the beauty of what seems to be an ugly cross because of God's grace. We're able to see that we are sinners in need, but like we also see what's written in His Word. We see the miracles that He has worked. We see that the grave that Christ was laid in is empty. Like we see all of those things, and not to mention we see creation, which evidences. So it's like we're able to see life as it is, and so I'm saying that to say that like your answers aren't bad answers. It's just that anticipate those kickbacks, those pushbacks, because one thing I can say about somebody who professed to be an atheist, I don't believe that atheists exist. But
there are no atheists in the foxhole.
Yeah, it's no such thing as an atheist. Like in deep in their heart of hearts, if you act like they don't like you don't believe what they say, they'll be like, I swear to God. Like how, sir? You swear to who?
No, I just always know it's not because they quit to call you. Like they're the ones who I've gotten a lot of people who don't believe in God. There is no God. And I'm like, okay, well, whatever, and try to laugh and make jokes or whatever. It's like, I'm not sensitive to your no God jokes, right? That's you. That's your soul, ain't my soul, right? But in the end, let something happen to them or a family member. Guess who they calling to pray for them?
Yeah, calling the Christians.
Right?
Like, why are you like? For example, I don't call on a Chinese person to pray to Buddha for me. Like, why are you calling?
It happens a lot. I'm like, I want to throw in there like I thought you didn't believe in God, but it's always like, okay, you could do it for yourself if you just get saved, though. You do know that, right?
So you ever heard the joke about the shark? Or the man, the atheist in the sea with the shark?
No.
So this atheist was like in a boat tipped over, and he starts seeing a shark fin swimming for him, and he's an atheist, and he was like, God save me, and God speaks. I says, I thought you don't believe in me. He said, I don't, but make this shark believe in you, right? And so he said, God was like, okay. So the shark is swimming towards the man, gets close, and he stops, and the shark goes, I thank you, Heavenly Father, for this food that I'm about to receive.
That's a good one. I got to remember that.
Yeah.
And with that said, let's get to some more music so we can get out of here. That was good. That was real good.
Humble Kingz Radio Show.
Holy Spirit, speak through me. Dear hip-hop, here we go again. Cause so many singing records forgot our own pen. You took the form of an idol, snatched some needs from my friends. You wanna be a millionaire, why didn't you phone your friend? Feel like they own this man. I was fearful at first, I pulled my shoulders in. Rachel told me let it shine so they know it's him. This little light of mine too trim, it ain't growing dim. Fake was 5950, switched the tone of my brim. Real life, weak bones like cones, so I live again. So Cleveland that he coming home, it's time when he was finished with. Used to rock them white elites with the stripes and black finishing. Had courtside dreams, but the kingdom had better benefits. Learning under my rabbi, going over the penmanship. Angel guarded premises, brand new garden he building with. Preparation is imminent, simple fees ain't just 10%. It's a heart that he dealing with. Hip-hop can resurrect, but do you wanna live again? Bells in the fire, been employed by the soul division. At the graveyard nightly, no time to soul division. So close to finish, Lord, don't tell me that I sold the vision. I'm a well-known Christian, but do I know the risen? When we face to face that day, we gon' face that question. Some gon' plead their case that day with things he ain't impressed with. All my record sales, all my charting hits. Did my investments fail, or did I make them rich? Young rulers don't mean good stewards. When you do it for the least, then you did it for your sure. Don't fall for the B-sweet lures, cause they taste like honey, but they settle like manure. The top recruiter on a search for the hearts of the truest. Not picking shooters, he picking students with hearts to do this. Eternity could never fit the bloodline of your rulers. Stop milking Christians like
cattle, we don't do this for moolah.
Perceive the preacher, speak real and fake as a disciple. Affliction to flip temporary paper instead of his Bible. I see couple Christians playing victim within the ocean. Difference is Jesus was paid, but we do it for free, no mind. Media comparing kids are only Kevin breathing my dying for clout. God ain't giving them a next and the blessing the prayer as a weapon, replied as a brown. Oh, it's not just for the prophet, different than the honest, the innocent time of the sound. Trumpets will only be healing the day returns, only here for what we got for now.
Trust.
Our Lord forgive me, I was too comfortable in that deep end, too bored in the shallow. See for future, could've lost the title. Twice escaped that ocean, I hear a movie and the demon was vital. Night talk could've recurred again, prayed him and feed that cycle. Many weapons are spiraled around here, the pace of Simon Cowell was needed for pressure to lecture. These actors here for viral moments based off glow and fake motion to be ahead of rivals. Me and Hovey X and now that fact to praise to y'all, not American idols. It's free, GTT.
Every time I call, you can get your you make excuses so you can come and come with me. Every time I call you to come with me so you can get your praise on. Something always come up, you make excuses so you can come on and go with me. Go to church with me just one Sunday.
This episode of Humble Kings is brought to you in part by St. Matthew Baptist Church. We are located on the corner of 1001 North 30th Street on 30th and Izzard, where we do chicken right. Just kidding. But if you want to check us out, go to Facebook, St. Matthew Baptist Church, or on YouTube, St. Matthew Baptist Church, Omaha, to catch all of our live streams. Hope to see you tap in.
All right.
Oh, all right, man. Listen, you heard the announcement. You saw the details, which, by the way, I just want to go ahead and say this. We'll be going live. These sermons that I've been preaching lately, I think are like really good. Grace of God. Just the way that he mapped this thing out from knowing God through the covenants to a theology of the family. And we started last week a journey through the book of James. Last week was Forged by Sanctification. This coming Sunday is going to be Forged by Sanctification Part 2. We're in the first chapter of James and whatnot. I think, again, I will argue really helpful sermons for Christians, especially like if you're new to the faith, or even just period. I'll argue it's period. I think because it's the word of God, and not the word of T. Barlow, but it's the word of God. So by all means, go to the St. Matthew page, check it out. But Flyness, you have an opportunity to come on Sunday and check it out live. You know the time, you know the place. What you say?
It's fake and just for show.
Yeah, now that St. Matthew, our church look old, dusty, and crusty. Listen, man, we just gonna keep it on. No, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna do that. But no, we I will concede to the fact that I guess you do have some folks who are all about the production. They're about the lights, the camera, and the action. And that's sad because you probably went to a church, you experienced that, probably got some great singing, got no word out of it, no discipleship, no growth, and that happens, right? However, there are plenty of churches, and I would argue St. Matthew is one, where you can come, and it's not about a show. It is about the glory of God. It is about lifting up this God who has kept us throughout the week, this God who has saw us through all of our trials, who is very present, a God who has loved us from eternity past, so much so that he will send his son into this world to die the death that we deserve to die so that we can have a life that we can never earn for ourselves. And that's what we preach. And so when you come there, I guarantee you won't feel entertained in the least bit. No, I promise you that. I mean, don't get me wrong. We have fun. We have a good time. It's just that that it's authentic. It's not meant to tickle your senses, but rather it is enjoyable. especially if indeed you enjoy learning about God and praising and lifting Him up. So you should come check us out and come have a good time. Come on by a while and have a smile.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. Remember, you want your music played on the show. If you want us to review it, email it and send a YouTube link or MP3 file to djfinance@jamboxmedia.com. If you have it on YouTube, send me that YouTube link. It's a lot easier. And if you want to make my life a little bit easier, also send me your Spotify page and Apple Music page so I can get that up there too. So people know where to find your music, not just play it, not just us playing it.
Yeah.
What we got next, T?
Next, we got the Humble Kingz comic book show. By all means, listen. You know, we tell y'all this every week, and y'all hard-headed. I'm going to tell you this right now. You're cheating yourself when you don't skip on over to the Humble Kingz comic book page and just hang out with us for a little bit. And this is for your comic book geeks. Hey, look at the background. You see what happened. You see it. You see it. Okay. You listen. Let me tell you. You see it. This is what happened. You know, it goes down. You know, we have some.
It's all pop culture with comic books. So it's kind of like a Comic-Con.
Without the costumes and the kids who live in the grown men who live in their mama's basement. Yeah.
Oh, I got a good basement today too.
Oh, do you? Oh, listen. We be having fun. Now, mind you, this show, this the sanctified hour. Next show, I'm not saying we be getting that raunchy or anything like that or sinful. I'm just saying we have a little fun. And the only way you'll know,
we PG-13 on the other show.
Yeah, PG-16, but you know,
because of some of the clips.
Yeah. But we're not X-rated.
Yeah, some of them sneak through a little bit, but
yeah. You know, Flyness is, you know, sometimes he may say something that'll offend you.
Let's get out of here.
Listen, man, we love y'all to life. Thank y'all for everything. God willing, we'll be back next week. Same humble time, same humble channel. Until then, make sure you send in your music. Hopefully we're doing a review show next week. You think?
Yeah, if we got enough, yeah.
Yeah, we get enough. We do some reviews next week. I know for a fact, God willing, should everything work out, I'll have a new song next week.
All right, cool. I'll make sure to be here to hate on it.
Hey, listen, that's all I ask. Grace and peace, man. Y'all be good.
Peace.
Omaha's #1 Christian hip-hop radio show, The Humble Kingz. Omaha's #1 Christian hip-hop radio show, The Humble Kingz.
Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with the squad. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my family. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my God. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my lady. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my dogs. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my queen. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my God. Yeah, I do it for the squad, that's factual. If the house is divided, that's tyrannical. I ain't fighting with my brothers like it's casual. We connected to divine, that's lateral. Hey, this is the type of song that you can bring us all together and just sit around and reminisce about the sunny weather. We ain't gotta listen to the news, they always try to tell you everything that's wrong and they ain't never getting better. If you pushing poison, it's the perfect place to be. We ain't smoking roaches, we ain't puffing on a tree. This is the type of song that make a demon wanna leave. This is revelation, got them praying on their knees. You're welcome. Coming through with that movement and we don't like. You're welcome. If the teacher looking damaged at the car fact, you're welcome. They taking on personas, but they not that. You're welcome. Go to war with the ops, get it all back. Hey, turn the TV off, I'm chill on social media. They turn the speed on and we turn the whole city up. They see the squad, how we moving, now they wonder what you doing. Hey, what you think I'm doing? Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my brothers. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with the squad. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my family. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my God. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my lady. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my dogs. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my queen. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my God.
Yeah. Homie, this G.O. And we don't bend if we D.O. Then we go Neo. Shots you send all end up on piso. No habla español, that means the flow. Yes, you were gonna bless him up. He the cheat code. We were messing up. He hit the lowercase.
Uh-oh.
Way you would've heard well done, but he's not me, so we get to hear welcome. Tell someone it's well the hell's done. He one took the test, we flunked and felt none. So what you doing, huh? Riding for the savior, head to the sky while I'm sliding in a straight. What you doing? doing? Huh? Tied to the anchor, vibe major, life resides in the maker. Yeah. So what you doing? The will of God to give it all, be willing to quit it when sin involved, repent and walk. Yeah. What you doing? Sin out the synagogue, kill it till it isn't a difference in what I live and talk.
What you doing? I'm just chilling with my brothers. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with the squad. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my family. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my God. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my ladies. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my dogs. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my queen. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my God. Yeah.
I'm moving with my day when that's Mando. Holly is the ground, not a sandal. Used to tell my mama she had her hands full. Now I got a different type of peace, let their hands go. Boom. Christ walking in his spirit, catch a demon out. Now the darkness gotta flee when the team is out. How you trying to run a play when I could read the route? Just double that and give it to the next, he was in and out. So send a holler back, I'm rolling with my queen. Y'all makeup be caked up like Halloween. And I will matrix those spears like a javelin. You hear the beat, you could bounce like a trampoline.
You're welcome.
Hey, I got a lifer, not a fallback.
You're welcome.
God got a number, you should call that.
You're welcome.
You should be more humble, you ain't all that.
You're welcome.
I was looking through the word, it was all facts. Funeral for my past life, all black tux, keep it upside down. It's just me and my bros. Since we came out the pound, it's just me and my dogs. Now they see us riding around and they ask me what you doing.
I'm just chilling with my brothers. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with the squad. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my family. Hey, what you doing? I'm just chilling with my God.
Royalty. Hey, royalty. Come on, everybody in the building. Say, I'm a child of the king and I know it. Everybody royalty. Say, hey. You say, royalty. Hey, come on. Let's go. I'm a child of the king and I know it. Now, make some noise for Jesus.
Omaha's #1 Christian hip-hop radio show, The Humble Kingz.
This episode of Humble Kingz is brought to you in part by St. Matthew Baptist Church. We are located on the corner of 1001 North 30th Street on 30th and Izzard, where we do chicken right. Just kidding. But if you want to check us out, go to Facebook, St. Matthew Baptist Church, or on YouTube, St. Matthew Baptist Church Omaha, to catch all of our live streams. Hope to see you tap in. Humble Kingz is brought to you in part by Poppa Smoked Meats. Go to PoppaQSmokedMeats.com to find out where he's going to be in your town.
Come get this meat. No did it.